My name is Hala. I have a dream. It makes my heart sings. And I forgot about it for 6 years.
Sing or sink?
Sing.
Sing, okay.
And I forget about it for 6 years, and 2 years back, I woke up thinking that I want to accomplish. I made like a minor achievement, maybe it's a major to others, but I still have difficulties in achieving my dreams, and some look at me as if I'm insane or like I'm a big dreamer or whatever. So my question for you, what signs like maybe life gives you to believe more in your dream as if you are on the right track and you're gonna accomplish it? Thank you.
My blessing is may your dreams not come true. I'll tell you why. See, if your dreams are big enough, it will never get completed in one lifetime. Only if you have petty dreams, you can fulfill it in a few years. If you have a truly large dream, you know you will only take one step in your lifetime and somebody else will further it tomorrow. It will go on. So may you have such dreams that they will never be fulfilled. But your life is beautiful because you're working for a dream, not because it will happen. It is just that if you can take a single step in a lifetime, that's a great thing. If your dream is large enough, so make your dream enough so that your dreams are not fulfilled in this lifetime. Oh, will that make you miserable? That's the whole thing. This is the whole thing that we have not established. Right now, for most human beings, the song in their heart will die if some situation around them does not work out the way they think it should happen. You see any number of frustrated, depressed, beaten human beings simply because their inner experience is determined by what's happening around them. In the very nature of things, life is made in such a way that the outside will never happen 100% the way you want it. Even if you're just two people in the family, it still doesn't happen the way you want it, isn't it? If it's happening 51% your way, you have the controlling stake. 100%, it never happens. Is it a fact for everybody's life? And it should be that way, because if everything happens your way in this world, where do I go? Where does everybody else go? Something happens my way, something happens your way, something happens somebody else's way, it's fine. The world need not happen 100% your way, it should not happen your way. But at least you as a person should happen 100% the way you want yourself to be, isn't it? This one person must happen 100% the way you want this person to be. If this one person happened 100% the way you want himself or herself to be, how would you keep this one, blissful or miserable? I'm asking you. See, what you want for yourself is definitely the highest level of pleasantness. What you want for your neighbor may be debatable, but what you want what you want for yourself is 100% clear, the highest level of pleasantness. If pleasantness happens in your body, we call it health. If it becomes very pleasant, we call it pleasure. If your mind becomes pleasant, we call it peace. If it becomes very pleasant, we call it joy. If your emotions become pleasant, we call it love. If it becomes very pleasant, we call it compassion. If your very life energies become pleasant, we call this bliss. If it becomes very pleasant, we call it ecstasy. If your surroundings become pleasant, we call it success. This is all you want in your life, isn't it? Success is the only thing. The outside pleasantness is determined by many forces, not just by you. All of them must cooperate to create outside pleasantness. But to create inner pleasantness, you don't need anybody's cooperation, just you, isn't it? This one thing, if you make it happen, then you would not naturally enlarge your dream in such a way, it cannot be fulfilled in one lifetime. The fear of suffering is what is making people dream small, think small, work small, because I dream big and if it doesn't happen, what will happen to me? I will become miserable. If you have an assurance, whatever happens, this is how I will be, you would dream really big, isn't it? I must tell you a small example. They were on the video showing the project Green Hands. In the year 1998, some experts from United Nations came to southern India and they made a prediction, by 2025, 60% of southern India will be a desert. Maybe you don't mind that living in Doha, but when they said a desert is a bad word in southern India. A desert means a horrible place. A desert means life cannot sustain itself. So when they said desert, I wanted to look at this because South India has a history of 12,000 years of agriculture. People have been tilling the same land for 12,000 years. And in one generation, we're going to turn it into a desert. I didn't like the idea. I wanted to see and I traveled around just to see if it's true. And then I found it won't go till 2025, it may happen much sooner than that. I tried to look at what is the… I'm not some kind of an environmental expert or something. I just saw what is the big problem. Why is it going to become a desert? One thing was there was not any green cover in the state where we are. The national aspiration is 33% green cover and Tamil Nadu had only 16.5% green cover. So I made a simple barefoot calculation. If we plant 114 million trees, in 8 to 10 years, in 15 to 20 years, we will have 33% green cover. So I called a bunch of volunteers and told them, let's plant 114 million trees. Their eyeballs rolled. I said, Sadhguru, do you know what is 114 million? 114 million trees, how are we going to plant? Then I asked them, what is the population of the state? They said 62 million. I said, if all of us plant one tree today, take care of it for 2 years and plant one more, you got the number. Even a beggar on the street can plant one, isn't it? All of us are using it. Why is it that all of us are not participating in making it happen? So we went about, first 6 years I spent planting trees in people's minds, which is the hardest terrain to plant, believe me. And once this successfully happened, today we have planted over 17 million trees. It's a failure because it's not 114. 17 million trees in 9 years we planted. The green cover in Tamil Nadu, it's the only place in whole of Asia where the green cover is going up, it's gone up by 7.2% in a matter of 9 years. And above all, people have now taken it up everywhere. It's become a huge movement. We did not give up our lives to make this happen. This is just one small thing that I invested a certain amount of time. Two things I did with people. I made the farmers and the village people assemble in one place, made them sit under a tree and close their eyes and told them, see what you exhale, the tree is inhaling, what the you are inhaling. This is a relationship that you can't do without. You just have to take care of this, and that's it. They all got fired up. But this is a failed dream, because 114 million trees, where is 17 million, where is 114 million? I'm telling you, if you have a really big dream, it'll always be a failure and that's wonderful.